Hello students, welcome back to classes on storage area networks. So in this session, let us see some concepts from replication. Okay, there are two types of replication, local replication and remote replication strategies are available with respect to SAN. So we are going to discuss in detail about them, like replication terminology, okay, and local and remote replication technologies. Okay. So these concepts are there at chapter number 11 and 12 of the prescribed textbook. Let us have a look on it. So let us begin with the local replication strategies. Host-based local replication. So it is based on LVM, logical volume managers, right? LVM based replication and file system snapshot are the two common methods of host based replication. Okay, one is LVM based one, second one is file system FS based one. Please remember. So begin with LVM based. This is the part of or category belongs to the host based replication, local replication. I hope you know the meaning of replication. Replication is what? Maintaining an additional copy, right? Why data replication is required? Replication is required because to protect, to ensure the data protection, all right? To ensure the data security, isn't it? So in case the original data is lost, the replica of it can be accessed. And please, your job is to monitor whenever the data is being updated, its replica also should be updated at regular intervals. Otherwise, what will happen? The original data will be mismatched with the replica one. Right? That should not happen, right? Okay. Here, an LVM has three components. So it has got a physical volume or disk generally. Next is volume groups, a group of that disk. Okay, and logical volume. Physical volume means you know the meaning of it. It is nothing but a set of disk. Okay, and it's a group. And finally, logical volume. Logical volume is the it's similar to the physical volume only, but the collection is made based on the logical entity relationships of the data. Yeah, a volume group is created by grouping one or more physical volume. Logical volumes are created within a given volume group. A volume group can have multiple logical volumes. Okay. It has got some advantages. So LVM based replication technology is not dependent on the vendor specific storage system. So across the different types of storage system, this management technique can be used. This replication strategy can be used. This is not restricted to any particular vendor or manufacturer. Okay, that is one of the major advantage. So that you can have the compatibility. There is no compatibility issue across the vendors. Okay. Here is a diagram which tells you about the LVM based mirroring or replication. Mirroring is replication only. Okay. Here is a logical volume. You can see there is a host. It has got some disks as the storage array, and that storage is logical entity of storage is made. So logical volume, this logical volume, each entity can be a set of several physical volume. That is what it illustrates. So physical volume 1 and physical volume 2, right? Physical volume 1 and physical volume 2, which stores the entity of that particular, the marked one from the logical volume. So the same data is stored at two different locations, physical volume 1 and physical volume 2. There are some limitations, however. So every write generated by an application translates into two writes on the disk, right? This is the additional, because one write operation is equivalent to two write operation. Very simple and very easy to analyze. Why? To write operation in the sense, say you are going to store the data somewhere, you are writing data and you are storing it on somewhere on the disk, but it is equivalent to storing at two different places, two different physical locations, because what is the reason? It is because there is a concept called as mirroring, right? So you have to go for two write operation. This is the additional burden for the CPU, major disadvantage or limitation. Next concept is about file system snapshot. So another strategy of local replication. A file system snapshot is a pointer based replica that requires a fraction of the space used by the production file system. Okay, this snapshot can become implemented by either FS or by LVM, file system snapshot, or logical volume manager. It uses the copy on first write principle to create the snapshot. Let us see the diagram better. Okay. Here write to file system diagram is given. So the file system snapshot, in the sense, the you know the meaning of snapshot, right? The existing capacity or the capacity of the entire environment at a particular interval image will be captured and its replica will be taken. Okay, its replica will be maintained somewhere. This is what one of the another method of replication. Earlier what we were doing one write operation is equivalent to, we have just considered one write operation is equal to two write operations. Whenever a new data is being added or whenever a data is being updated, another copy of the same should be maintained. A write operation should be maintained for twice. That was the scenario what we have discussed earlier. But now this is not the case. Now, so each write, you don't have to take the copy or replica after each write operation. Instead, after certain interval, take the snapshot of the system and go for a replication process. Okay, that is what it tells. That's it about the file system snapshot process. Okay, that is all about host based storage replication. Next is storage array based replication, local replication. um, so storage array based in the sense, see, different hosts are connected to the storage array. One is called as production host, another one is called as a business continuity host. Okay, and the same storage array which contains the set of disk, as you are aware of, the data which is stored in one disk is replicated onto the another disk. That's it, where one disk is accessible to the production host and other disk is accessible to the uh, business continuity or BC host. Okay, different hosts of the same organization, they are having an access to different disks of the storage system for the same data. That's it, the data which is maintained by source and the same is replicated over another disk. We are termed it as replica. That's it. So this uses full and partial volume mirroring. Okay, so normally it goes with a full volume replication. So full volume replication means once the storage array is full, right, the source, once the process data creation or data storing process is completed at source, what it does, it uh, starts the replication process, and whenever a replication is being made, the replica disk will not be accessible for the business continuity host. That's it. This diagram tells you. See, not accessible is the interval where replication process is going on. You should not interrupt the system or should to avoid the manipulation of the data. That's it. That's what its intention is. Okay. Full volume mirroring with source attached replica. This is called as, and even we can go with the, yeah, it is so source attached they are saying, so source detached from replica. This is nothing but where whenever the source is being updated, source disk is being updated, the mm, replica also will be updated at regular intervals. Okay, so please try to understand the concepts and try to understand the diagrams. We'll continue our discussion in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you again.